This is the Rode NTG5 Shotgun Microphone. And if you're into field recording and you want to get some first-hand information about using this microphone, then you're at the right place here. Because in today's video, I'll share with you what I've learned from recording with this microphone in the field over the past 5 years. I will also share some real-life sound examples that I will do here in this forest. And at the end of this video, I will do a quick pros and cons summary, so make sure to stick around. When I bought this microphone, I paid around 500 bucks, and at the time of this recording, it still lies around that price range. But for that price, you actually get a few things. First of all, of course, the microphone. It is a very lightweight shotgun microphone, and due to the supercardioid polar pattern, it also has a very narrow pickup angle. The microphone requires 48 volts of power, so your recorder has to provide this. On the back you can plug in your XLR cable, but apart from that there's no other buttons or anything like that on the microphone. What I also really like about this microphone is that it records with very low self-noise. So if you want to record some very quiet sounds, this is especially great for field recording. The microphone is fairly robust when it comes to humidity and any sort of interferences. What I sometimes struggle with though is when I go from the inside to the outside and I have high and fast temperature changes, this can introduce some distortion. So when I do that, I always wait a little bit for the microphone to adapt to the temperature around it. Now when you buy the NTG5 kit, what also comes with it is this pistol grip right here. And I actually really like this grip, especially for field recording, because you can just point your microphone very easily somewhere and record sounds this way. Also, this shock mount up here is really good, so you don't hear any handling sounds from your hand whatsoever. What I don't like so much about the pistol grip is this small cable on the back. So you can see it's very small and very fragile, and I'm always a bit scared that I'm just gonna rip it out accidentally. So yeah. Now for the wind protection, you actually get two different options. First up, you have this foamy protection that I use more for recording vocals in the studio, but you also have this dead cat that I use more for field recordings when I'm outside. Now, apart from field recording, you can actually also use this microphone really nicely to record vocals, either for a film set, but also for an interview situation. And I actually also use this exact microphone to capture 100 strangers singing into it, and then I turned them into a choir. So if you want to watch that video, just click this link right here. Alright, so now let's hear some sounds. First up, I want to walk around the microphone in a circle, and I'm just gonna keep talking so you can hear how my voice is changing depending on my angle towards the microphone. So this is the front, and now I'm slowly walking towards the side of the microphone. So now I'm standing in a 90-degree angle. Now I'm slowly walking towards back of the microphone. This is around 130 degrees, and this is 180 degrees, so right behind the microphone. And now I'm slowly walking again towards the front of the microphone, so this is the side of it again, and here we are back again at the front. So next up, I'm gonna take off the microphone from the stand and I'm gonna record some more sound effects. Now, if you record sound effects outside, what often happens is that you have a road nearby or any other distracting sounds that you don't want on your recording. And to minimize that a little bit, you can also play around with the angle of the microphone. Now, if you look at the polar pattern of a supercardioid microphone, which the shotgun microphone is, you can see that at 135 degrees, you actually have a lot less sounds coming in through the microphone. And this is called a deaf area or a deaf region. And if you know that, you can actually also hold your microphone accordingly. So right now I have the Rode at 135 degrees and I'm in front of the microphone. And if I turn this around, you can actually now hear the Rode and I'm now gone. Alright, so now as promised, here are the pros and cons of the Rode NTG5 Shotgun Microphone. For the pros, I can say that it is definitely the kit and also the price for it. So you get really a lot of different things that are high quality for a very decent price. Now, the second thing that I also really like about this microphone is that it is really pointed and you can record sounds very accurately without any sounds coming from the side. And the third thing is the low self noise. So you can record very quiet sounds very easily. Now for the cons, I had to be a bit creative because it is a really nice microphone. So the first thing is that it requires phantom power. So you need a recorder that has phantom power to power this microphone. Now, the next thing is that it is a mono microphone. So it doesn't record sounds in stereo. And for field recording, stereo is often much nicer if you want to capture ambient sounds. So if you don't have any microphone yet and you want to start out with field recording, I wouldn't recommend to get this microphone. It's more an advanced or also very specific microphone that you can use for sound effects or voices or things like that. And the last thing that I also want to mention again is just the rugged build. It is rugged built, but it has its limits, especially when you move it from different temperatures, from hot to cold or from cold to hot. And this can result in distortion sometimes. Alright, so this is it. This is the Rode NTG5 Shotgun Microphone. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one in the future. This video right here, for example, is a video where I talk about the Zoom H5 recorder. You might like this too, so I see you there. Thanks for watching.